So today we're making a soap that has corn oil in it. I don't think I've ever put corn oil in a soap before, so I just put a little bit. I read online that it has a tendency to go rancid if it's super fatted too much, and you get the dreaded orange spots, like for real, not just from lye crystals or the goat milk fat. And they said that other than that, it has similar properties to olive oil. So I figured I'd give it a try and see how it goes. According to my soap calculator, it should be actually a pretty good bar of soap, but I guess we'll find out. So once we get all these oils mixed together, we're going to have to heat them so that they're melted and can be mixed with the lye. But you need it to be within like 15 degrees of the same temperature of the lye. 10 degrees is better, and you're less likely to get volcanoes that way. And I found with palm kernel oil, of course, you want to mix it at lower temperatures, somewhere around 100, 112 degrees. And this time I remembered my strainer. Look at all the lovely fat in that milk. And that's with the milk cut half and half with water. I haven't even showed you guys what it looks like when it's full milk. I'm also going to use my stick blender here so we can find out if, like with the last one, that it will trace faster. Because I'm using the same inputs in the calculator to calculate how much lye to use as I did in the last one. Same super fats and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. So far the color looks really good. It actually only took a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 I'd say, for this to trace. And it appeared to be a real trace as well, as just like with the last one. And it didn't get super hot. I think it stayed somewhere around 100 degrees while I was mixing it up. Actually, in just a little bit here, I'm gonna stick a thermometer in it after I put in the essential oils here. This is spearmint and orange, as requested. And I'm gonna see if it heats it up at all, because some of the essential oils can really heat up your batch. They can actually make it start boiling. But I've been trying to kind of record what these different ones do so that I can basically have a cheat sheet list. I don't have to keep it all in my head. That way, if I'm making soap when I don't feel 100% and just can't remember because I don't really care that much, I can just look it up. So we'll leave that sitting in there with the thermometer while we set up the mold. This mold is actually one of the bigger ones that I made. So this batch is a little bit too small for it. Yeah, see, it's set right at 100 degrees. Orange doesn't normally heat it up, and neither does spearmint. But anyway, it's at a really nice trace, which is good because the bars are probably going to be a little bit too small with this size batch in this mold. I didn't think about that when I decided to make 2 batches in the same day. But it all turns out because I'm able to just sort of squish them. Squish all the soap to one side because it's such a thick trace. But I also don't necessarily want it to be at the top of the mold because the mold is a little too tall. So we're going to spread it out a bit. It'll be perfect. Alright folks, well that's about it. Here's the nerdy soap stats, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.